All right, so we'll go over the warm-up a little bit, but your first two warm-up exercises are kind of help your shoulder out using the lacrosse ball. The first one is the chest mode. So you're gonna take the ball, you're gonna put it right below your collarbone, like right across here, kind of what we used to do on the wall at the gym. You're gonna jam into it on the floor. And then I like to take my opposite arm, my opposite leg to push me over to tilt into the ball more. And then you're just kind of go back and forth using your arm almost like a blackbird motion. And just kind of floss that tissue. If the lacrosse ball is too small of a ball, like anything you have at home, a softball or a baseball, that works too. But you just want to jam right into that spot.
So
do that real quick.
Right.
As long as it's right below the collarbone, leaning into that side once you're there.
And is it your opposite arm is the one that moves?
No, the arm with the ball is the one that moves. So your opposite arm, your opposite leg are honestly just there to push into the ground to tilt you more into the ball. And then you just sweep back and forth. How does that feel?
Well, I might need a bigger ball, or what if I don't know.
I would elevate it too on something, but
Yeah.
I always like a bigger ball. I generally use the Supernova we have at the gym, but I know you don't have that one at home.
Yeah.
And honestly, if that still doesn't work, you can just literally sit up and take the ball and just smash it in with your other hand and just roll around. But basically, I want you to roll the front of your shoulder out. So if it's not working, just take it here and just jam around and really kind of
Okay, well, finding a few spots.
Yeah, there you go. So.
And that's my good shoulder. The formerly bad shoulder, which is now the good shoulder.
Yeah, and I'm sure you'll find some spots on that side. Basically, I just want to loosen that chest up a little bit. I figured this is probably a little tighter than it normally is for you. So I wanted to kind of dig in here a little bit more. You can even kind of push and twist a little bit if you wanted to. That was always fun. I always like pin and twist.
Yeah, a good wall to lean into.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if you had a wall open enough to do this too. So I was like, let's do the prone. So, but if not, what you're doing right now will work. But that's the first one. And the next one is the video I sent you. So it goes down a little bit more. So the ball, again, I'm going to put it right between my shoulder blade and my spine. I'm going to go on the very bottom portion of it. And I'm going to lie into that ball. Whew. And then I would lead with my thumb. And I reach up and down. I generally do about 2 to 3 reaches. And then I'll just kind of scooch down. So the ball rolls up higher on me. And I'm just going to follow that inside border of your shoulder blade. And you just do a couple reps. Slide up and you keep going up and up and up until you get right up to the top of your shoulder.
Is it okay if I bend my knees?
Yeah, oh, definitely. I actually prefer that. That way your lower back's flat and you're neutral.
Right, yeah, I don't want to be...
Yeah. That's good. Let's do a couple. Like I said, we'll do a couple reps of this stuff. That way we can get the warm-up in recorded, and then we'll record your A and B day.
Yeah.
You generally do about anywhere total of 5 to 8 of these lifts, and then do the other side.
Okay. Well, I sort of did my right side before.
Oh, okay. That's good.
And I didn't go it entirely right, but let's. Oh, here we are.
Found a spot, huh?
Yeah. Oh. Oh, man.
Yeah, that is a.
So I'm feeling that going up the inside of that.
Yeah, you got a pretty good knot there then.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why I like this one. It's a good way to break up some tissue there. I mean, that's not actually the problem. It's just it's going to work, but at least if we can loosen it up, and then when you do your workout, you'll benefit more from it.
Yeah. Well, I can tell. I mean, I haven't been to acupuncture or chiropractic for over 6 months.
Yeah, I'll do it. All right. And when you are done with that, I did a pigeon, but I added something to it for you.
Yeah. Okay, we'll call that done. I'll do that again when we're done.
Okay. So your pigeon, the one you've been practicing where you're here, you're going to stay there for a second. You're going to hang out for the stretch, and then that leg that's in front, I just want you to push up and behind you, and then sweep it back forward. In fact, let me move back so you can see a little bit more. So pigeon, hang out for a second, and then kind of pike it up, sweep your leg back to the pigeon. So how you've been getting in the position, I saw you do that before. So you kind of sweep it, and then sweep it back. You're just going to go back and forth for 5, just holding the pigeon for a couple seconds before you switch. 4 and 4, I'm sorry. Yep, just like that, and then right into the pigeon again. So do 4 and then 4 on the other side. I feel okay kind of sweeping in?
Yeah.
Good. It's a good stretch. It's a good active one now that you're not just hanging out. We're actually doing a little extra work. But I like it because you have to keep finding the position over and over again.
Yeah.
After 4, we do the other leg. That shoulder feeling okay pushing away like that?
Yeah.
Good. You'll notice there's quite a bit of stuff in there. And I put one tricky foam roller exercise in your warm-up. We'll see how it goes. It's going to be hard, but it's going to be really good for your core and your shoulder if it goes well. I think it will. Okay, so now you have a feet elevated hip tuck marching like you've done before. I just added one little thing. You added a reach. So, hopefully, hold that up a little bit. There we go. All right, so heels are on top just like you did before. You're going to tuck your hips. You're going to bridge. Your legs are still going to do the same thing like you were before. The only difference is now the leg that lifts up, opposite arm is going to reach up towards the ceiling, and then back, and then switch. Opposite arm reach up towards the ceiling, back down, switch. And you just alternate. You don't have to reach towards the knee or anything. You're just reaching straight up. Yep, there you go. And then trying to keep the hips in the same level they're at. There we go. Good. And that is for 4 each side. I'm going to grab a foam roller while you're finishing that so I can show you the next one. It should be good for your shoulder. Okay. Next one requires your foam roller.
Yeah.
And then we'll use it again for another exercise. I won't put it away. I would just put it off to the side for a moment. We're doing foam roller wall slides. You're going to lie on the roller, tailbone at the end, head at the other. You're going to tuck that lower back against the roller, palms up towards the ceiling, just trying to open up your chest. Once you're there, you're just going to kind of slide away and slide back. Keeping that lower back flat into the roller. That's just back and forth. That'll be for 8. I don't know why I had 8 right, 8 left there. It's just 8.
So you're not worried about touching the floor.
No, God, no. You just want to pull as close as you can, which you won't touch. But you should feel a little stretch in your chest and a little bit in front of your shoulders, too. How's the shoulder feel on that one? And then when you were done with 8, you can just put the foam roller off to the side, and you're going to need your TheraBand. Or honestly, you can do this one body weight too. It's your choice. What it is the no money.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to add some cervical spine retraction extension. Some of you have done before. It's just the no money first. Then you want to pull that chin back and then look up towards the ceiling and then reset. No money, chin back, look up.
Okay. No money.
Yep, and chin back, and then up towards the ceiling. Yeah, and that is for 8 as well.
Release.
Yep, you got it. And I'm just going to reset every time. It's always the pull first, hold it there, the chin movement, and then release the tension, and then redo it. Release for 8. The next one's going to be the tricky one. Shoulder fin, okay with that one?
Yeah. Well, and release the tension.
Yeah.
I mean, I can control.
When you are done with that, we're going to need the foam roller again. This one's tricky. I made this one up.
Well, this one always takes a lot of time.
Oh, no. Yeah, it does take a long time. I'm just I'm going to set up the camera while I'm waiting for you. See me. There we go. Okay.
Okay, we're gonna call that done because I'm getting tired. I'm feeling that, not in a bad way.
But yeah, it should burn. The next one, you need your foam roller. I called it an 8-point foam roller saw. So this is something I would generally do on the wall, but I know you don't have walls open. It's really good just for activating underneath the shoulder, which will help stabilize the shoulder. And generally, especially if you have that problem right there, this should help out. We'll see how you feel though. So almost like a plank position, your forearms are going to go on the roller, but your knees are going to be on the ground. And you might have remembered a long time ago, I had you do an 8-point plank like this. Yeah. So you're basically doing the same thing with arms on the roller, keeping that 8-point plank position. Just want you to roll out a little bit and then pull it back, almost like a row. Push it out, driving into the roller, and then drive it back in. And then that's it. The only thing that should move is your arms. And it's only 4 to 8 because it is super challenging. And I can only see your arms moving right now. I can't really see too much what's going on below that.
Well, I've got tension.
Let's see. Good. Nice 8-point plank position. Core should be tight. Yeah, and just make sure you're pushing as hard as you can into that roller, away from it. How's that shoulder with that one?
Okay.
Good. Right.
Later,
Right, that'll
be the real.
Yeah. So that is your 8-point plank or 8-point foam roller saws. And I even wrote a note saying forearms on roller. Mm-hmm. Okay. And then your last one is the lateral walking good mornings like you had. That one I kept the same. So just step and hinge, step and hinge. Good. I do too, and I was like, I don't want to switch it up. I think it's a good one. We'll do 4 right, 4 left. Once you finish that one, then I will stop the warm-up. Step together. Perfect. 4 right, 4 left. Actually, I'll stop this one because I know you know that move.